Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Studio 44. Joining me once again, thank you so much, Mr. Sewell21 over at Stadium Center. How's it going today, boss?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Dude, will there ever be a day where I can just say, okay, I'm going on right now. I'm ready now. Let's go.
Yeah, maybe. But today is not that day.
I'm so sorry. I text this guy. I'm like, all right, I'm eating. I'm going to eat real quick, and then we'll hop on and do this. It's going to be a short video. I want to get it over with so I can finish editing my Stadium Extravaganza thing. This was at like 3:30, maybe quarter to 4 my time. I blink, and it's like 10 to 6, and I'm like, OMG. So at that point, I'm like, I might as well just feed the dog, instead of having to interrupt the stream.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, everybody, and especially to Sewell for freaking making me wait. And he decided to go on, and I'm texting, "Oh, are you ready?" All casual, and this dude's in the middle of a stream.
No, it's all good. I was just waiting for you to jump on anyway.
So it's so annoying, especially since it's going to be a short video. Because, like I said, we're just introducing the top four, the final four stadiums. We had 8 stadiums left, pairing up, 8 different creators to bring us down to 4. And I thought we could mix in a little bit of 2025 talk. I know that you wanted to do that. Charlie, don't even tell me you have to go to the bathroom right now. Oh, my God. But, this weekend I was like, okay, I'm gonna record and edit the Final Four stadiums so I don't have to bug Sewell. I can just show the videos real quick and be done with it. And then maybe finish editing my latest Stadium Extravaganza video. And maybe I got Rogue Squadron in from my GameCube, and I got All-Star Baseball 2003 for my GameCube. And I'm like, maybe I'll play some, maybe I'll stream some old school games. Maybe I'll play my World Series. And then the wife got sick. And when the wife is home sick all weekend, I'm just drawn to that Nintendo Switch, and I played Zelda Tears of the Kingdom all freaking weekend. That's all I did all weekend.
Man, I need to get around and play that.
Oh my God, it's so good. I have such a love-hate relationship with that game. It's got so much to do, and it's so fun, and so many unique little things. It seems so overwhelming at first with like all these bugs and plants and all this other stuff that you can make into meals and turn into elixirs and help you in different ways. And it seems overwhelming at first, but once you get used to it and get the hang of it, it's like so amazing. But the game also trolls you in a horrible, horrible way so many different times. Like, if it's lightning out, if there's a lightning storm, you can't have metal armor, a metal shield, or metal weapons. Or the lightning will be and kill you like instantly. The whole reason for it is just to say, we're going to make them have to change their army where there's a lightning storm. And when it's raining, you can't climb rocks. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
You know what? You're talking about, like, oh, you get to make all these elixirs and bugs and cooking. That's coming from the guy who said he didn't want to do that in Red Dead. Wants to do it in Zelda, though.
You're right. You're right. That kind of stuff annoys me because a lot of the time spent on that game is gathering shit. I have to collect my stuff just to be able to go and fight big bad guys. Like, I couldn't finish the level I was doing last night because I didn't have enough stuff to beat the guy I had to beat. So instead of just, going one spot, getting everything I need, and then playing, I had to bounce all over the freaking Hyrule to get what I needed to go. So
that's why I think Ocarina of Time was the best Zelda game. It just struck the progression perfectly.
Yeah, absolutely. They're talking about when the Switch 2 comes out, there's going to be some kind of Zelda remake available with it, and I'm hoping it's that, like an updated graphics for Ocarina of Time. I've only played through it twice, when it first came out, and then when they re-released it on the 3DS, but so I'm sorry, guys. That's why I don't have the stadiums presented like I wanted to today, but thankfully Sewell was willing to hop on and make this a little bit more entertaining, but now here I am babbling on about other shit. I hope to get that video edited either tonight or later tomorrow, and then we'll have the newest Stadium Extravaganza video. The Stadium Extravaganza video that was labeled January, by the way. Now it's a week into February almost. So here we go.
I know. I want to keep cranking them out. I want to put videos out like once a week for extravaganzas or the showcases or whatever, and it doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, and it's almost getting to the point where it's like, do I rush through these videos or these stadiums to make a new video before the new game comes out, or do I just wait for the new game? But I think I might do a live stream to kind of clean out the queue. Finish this one, maybe record one more, and then do a live one to finish out the queue and just to get caught up because I'm so far behind.
That's not a bad idea. I could go through my list on a live stream too, and then just save like the really good ones for like showcase videos, or like the ones that I have. I say really good ones. I mean like the ones that guys have been showing me on like live streams that are like really good.
Yeah,
I got a big list of that too, and I'm just getting even more and more behind, even though I'm not taking submissions.
It's the editing, the process of recording and then editing that just slows the whole process down. So that's why I did this like the way I did it. I did it all live, so that way I'm not, tempted to get in there and remove every time I hiccuped or yawned or, tripped over my own tongue and stuff like that. But I got to go let the dog out, guys. I'm so sorry. Once I get that out of the way, we'll start talking about who moved on to the Final Four of the last 8 stadium creators. 1 second.
Yeah, we'll get those matchups going here shortly. See who's all in here. Smitty's here. He said he's checking out the trailer real quick. Hey, Bo, saw someone remix one of your builds last night. Oh, yeah, we were trying to find it. We couldn't find it. Ant-Man's in here. What's up, man? Oh, Tiger's in here. Oh, which one did they remix? We were trying to look it up. We couldn't figure it out. You forgot the name. If you have a Discord, I can send a few pictures of the remixed build. Okay, we check that out on Discord at some point. Murph's in here. Nice. I'm assuming, did everybody see the trailer today? I'm not too hyped about it, but I'm only looking at Stadium Creator, like a Stadium Creator perspective. Doesn't look like anything new is in there that I could see. I think the college field that they showed probably is a template's not the right word, but kind of like the minor league parks. I think we're gonna have another category in there that says like high school and college fields that we can't edit, but is gonna have like the numbers and the stuff on the wall. I hope I'm wrong. The one that I can't remember, somebody posted it on Discord. It had the red fences on it. They were all Stadium Creator assets except for the scoreboard in right field. So we'll have to see, but I feel like we would have probably we would have seen them do a Stadium Creator deep dive if there was anything significantly different in it. But I just don't think there's going to be. We'll see though. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. You want college baseball? It's in there. High school and college are in there. Dude, you really hit balls up to 140 miles per hour? Oh, because of the aluminum bats, like the exit velocity. Well, we'll see. They might adjust for that too. You'd be hitting home runs. Like how far would you hit that? Like 640-foot home runs. Maybe we'll do that if we can do that. Might be a cool showdown competition. Like have like a metal bat field where you have deep walls with different features or something like that. Kind of however you want to interpret it. I think the college stuff is only on RTTS. Yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah, I wonder how are they going to have like actual like AAA teams, or like for the high school thing? That's another thing. Are you going to have to like make your own high school? I could see how they could easily do that.
I think the high school thing is going to be road to the show only, and it's going to be like the same thing when you create your player. Are you from the East, the West, the Central? Which state? Okay, well here's your field that you're on then. And
yeah, it could be. But I mean, they could easily, make your own high school team and then just stick you in a generic league.
Yeah, that is true, but I don't think it's going to go that deep, to be honest.
And it would be nice as if they did that and if they had the franchise creator or team creator before, you even got into Road to the Show or in a franchise, make it its own thing so you could upload a team to those different modes.
They need to make a game where it's just high school and just college and call it MLB Almost the Show 25.
Or not even MLB, just Almost the Show 25.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got 8 viewers. I guess now is as good a time as any to start talking about some bracket winnings and see who's moving on to the Final Four. Do you have someone in mind you want to see first?
Is there any close ones you want to start with or save to the end? We didn't really go over that.
No, it doesn't really matter. I think
You can just go down the list.
Yeah,
let's
4 or
start
5
with Murph
votes.
and Carmen's dad.
Murph and Carmen's dad, a battle of two legends.
Give me 2 seconds. Let my dogs down the stairs here quick.
No
But yeah,
problem.
Murph and Carmen's dad. Let's start.
Good a place to start as any. Two legends going up against each other.
All right, I am back.
No sweat. All right, so we are looking for the winner of the top seed and Carmen's dad. We just gave Murph the top seed because he won the contest last year. This year, he will not repeat.
Ooh.
Murph has been eliminated by Carmen's dad, 34 votes to 20. Commonwealth Park received 63% of the vote next to USS Kitty Hawks or Murph 075's 37% of the vote. Out of 54 votes, 34 to 20. Wow. Both great stadiums. It could have went either way. I mean, once you get this deep, it could go either way, no matter how you look at it. USS Kitty Hawk, of course, using the ship off there, paying homage to his father, where his father was stationed, during his time in the service, and then Commonwealth Park, from what I understood, was inspired by a Murph build where he was using the new racetrack props. So
he's moving on in spirit.
So I think with just the 4 stadiums, I think I'll announce the winners first. Once we get the brackets all set, I'll show the stadiums, and then we'll go on from there. Sound good?
Yeah, we're only gonna have 2 matchups, right? After
this. Yep.
So we'll just wait till the end.
And then I'll probably record again. Next time I record a Stadium Extravaganza video, I'll record the 2 stadiums. Of course, I've already said I was going to do that once, and I didn't. But yeah, I'll record the 2 stadiums, and once we have the winner there. So okay, Commonwealth Park beating USS Kitty Hawk, Carmen's dad versus Murph 075, 2 absolute beasts in the contest. One has gone home, one is moving on. Murph, thank you so much for joining the contest as always. And you're always a little bit surprised when hear Murph's out of a contest because his stadiums are always so good.
Right.
Who's up next?
So next we got Carmen's dad is going to be facing the winner of Pfizer and New York Mets 2006.
Why, we can sure pull that winner up. Pfizer versus New York Mets 2006. This one, little bit of a blowout. Sorry. New York Mets 2006. Met Stadium, SC, which I think is Stadium Creator, right? Only garnered 13 votes next to Cyclone Field, created by Pfizer's 42. So 76% of the 55 votes going to Cyclone Field with Pfizer. Again, that stadium has a special place in my heart just because of the fun game I played live on stream. It was so fun chatting with you guys while it happened. New York Mets, I think, won an upset, right? He beat, was it Great Scott? Scotty
Young
Warren?
Gun.
Oh, Young Gun. That's right. Young
Gun beat Scotty Warren,
Young
though.
Gun
It was
beat
that
Scotty
same
Warren.
bracket.
Right. So, again, nothing against Met Stadium. I was just surprised because everybody just seemed floored by Young Gun's North Pole Field. So, Cyclone Field by Pfizer, kind of his trademark stadium, his home team, his, go-to field. Taking home the bracket, winning 42 votes next to Mets 13, and he will move on to the Final Four. Congratulations, Mr. Pfizer. And thank you, New York Mets 2006, for joining the contest. We hope to show some some MLB The Show 25 stadiums of yours, and hopefully see maybe 3 stadiums from you next year. Who's up?
Next we got Texas Eggs and Bow Tiger.
Okay, I saw a Bow Tiger. I don't see Texas Eggs.
No, I haven't seen Texas Eggs in the chat. He was on Discord about a couple of minutes ago. I don't know why. I posted a link. Maybe you didn't see it.
Well, Mr. Bo Tiger, I'm sorry to say you did not win this round. Texas Ags pulled in 32 votes next to your 27. One of the closer battles in this round. 59 votes, 32 of them went to Texas Ags and Caesars Palace Park, and you received 27 votes there. Again, thank you so much, Bo Tiger, for joining the contest. Always love your stadiums. They get better and better every single time. I can't wait to see more 2025 stadiums from you and hopefully Adeline, right? Do you call her Addie sometimes? But yeah, either way, again, this is a matchup. I could see it going either way. Legion Park with a gorgeous fountain, the retired numbers. It was a fantastic stadium, and I'm sad to see it go, but I understand going down to Caesars Palace Park where it looked like it was created by the game. I mean, everything is meticulously placed. Nothing looks even a hair out of line. It's just an amazing stadium. So
Yeah, that was a really good one.
yes, you did lose to a good one, Bo Tiger, and your stadium was just as good, if you ask me. I think I voted for yours just because of the real, a little bit more of a realistic feel than Texas Ags, but at the same time, I appreciate the beautiful work and the creativity and just all the, using all the perfect props perfectly. And even the ones that weren't necessarily designated for that type of theme, they fit the theme. So congratulations to Texas Ags, 32 to 27 out of 59 votes. Once again, he's moving on to the final four. Do we know who's taking on who so far? Do we know that?
Carmenstead and Pfizer is the main matchup, and then Texas Eggs is going to be playing the winner of Schmitty and Archmage.
Okay. So let's find out who won Schmitty and Archmage. Do you guys go back and look, or do you guys wait for me to announce them? Because I know there's a way if you go back for pretty late, you can see who's winning.
After I vote, I just don't look because I want to be surprised.
Yeah, I always thought I thought it'd be fun to be surprised. I mean, plus I kind of forget about them. Like when I entered your showcases, I kind of vote, and then I got a bunch of stuff going on. So
Yeah, part of that's because I am so slow at editing. It's like, oh yeah, that was going on, that contest. That was it a month ago. No,
right.
the home run derby one took me forever to catch up on, but that one's over. I still got to announce the winner.
Oh wow, you haven't announced the winner yet. Okay, is that the
No.
last? Is that the last thing you have to do, or is there a couple rounds in between? Or
No, that's it. It was just down to the final two, so we just got to announce the winner.
gotcha. Now we're looking for Archmage and who?
Schmitty.
Schmitty. Okay, Schmitty, of course, took me down last round with Wild West Stadium, and I happened to use Wild West Stadium for the thumbnail. But unfortunately, Wild West is now eliminated from the tournament. Archmage's MLB 24 Harlem Field was able to knock him out with 39 votes next to his 28. That's 58% of the votes of the 67 that we received for this pairing. And again, what an amazing pairing. Schmitty, just like Bo Tiger, and the three folks that I think of, Bo Tiger, Schmitty, and Big Impact. Each stadium that they make is just step up better than the last. So another phenomenal job, another phenomenal battle from two amazing creators. I wasn't surprised at any victory in this one, just because, like I said, the stadiums are all so good at this point. It could go any way. So yeah, that's it. Modern Wild West from Schmitty. Thank you again for joining the contest. Don't forget to check him out. You can find out what stadiums could be in next year's contest just by watching his streaming when he's building them right on the air with you guys, or right online with you guys. And
Yeah,
then,
see, I think all the YouTubers are now eliminated. Well, I guess Carmen's dad does YouTube from time to time. He's the only one left.
yeah, it seems like it's been a while, but he's there. So yeah, Gopper Gaming's gone. I'm gone. You're gone. And then that was it, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep, Schmitty. So Archmage, moving on. Who's he taking on?
Texas Eggs.
All right, so we might as well start with this pairing. Let's take one more look at these guys' stadiums real quick. And then next week, I'll do my best to get this edited. Like I said, I want to finish editing this, record and edit one more Stadium Extravaganza video all before next week. But it's going to be tough because when the wife's home, I like to spend time with my wife. She's a nurse. She works a lot. She works a lot of holidays and weekends. So I tend to spend time with my wife when she's home. So my bad, guys.
I think it's probably the way it should be, right?
What are we doing? Yeah, but that's part of the reason I moved the studio downstairs so I can edit and do all that stuff. When she's in the other room but we put Zelda off. We were playing Zelda pretty hardcore from the time we got it until October of 23 when the new Mario game, Mario Wonder, came out. And then
that's another game I started. I haven't finished yet. Is Mario Wonder.
And then once I beat that, I just kind of kept the Switch off the dock and was playing old school games. And there's this arcade style golf game that used to be on PlayStation. It's Hot Shots, and then it was everybody's
Hot
golf.
Shots, yeah.
I love Hot Shots golf. I love all those games. And the last one came out on Switch, so I was playing that. And then finally, it's like, you know what? Like a couple weeks ago, I'm like, all right, we got to do this. Let's get out Tears of the Kingdom and let's beat it. And now it's been nonstop since then. But here it is, folks. Harlem Field from Archmage. We've talked about right field over and over again. Had to fix the anomalies, and he did it in the perfect way, adding these cool buildings, blending them together, adding these balconies, hiding parts with fences and scoreboards, and naturally blending in the staircases to everything. Just has a great old school look and feel, and that's kind of Archmage's wheelhouse, right in those older looking builds. And then he always makes great use of the props for the cities behind him and around the stadiums. Flip the light switch on, and it looks gorgeous still. Perfectly lit. He faces off every stadium beautifully, making them look just about to the point, like I said, with Texas Ags, to the point where it looks like,
Google Maps.
Google Maps, or like San Diego Studios just plopped it right in the game, and they're letting us tour an SDS build. So congratulations to Archmage. I'm certainly not surprised the stadium went as far as it has. Does it have enough to go to the finals? We shall find out in about a week. We'll see.
These are gonna be tough matchups here.
Who's he going up against? Texas Ags?
Yep, Texas Ags with his Caesar's Palace Park.
Wow. Two incredibly clean, incredibly creative, very similar style, if you ask me. They both spend a lot of time facing off their stadiums. They both spend a lot of time in the neighborhood surrounding the stadiums. A lot of theme work, and just clean, meticulous, piece by piece is just placed just perfectly, incredibly clean, and just amazing.
Oh yeah, I feel like I removed the poll from the screen.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Yeah, the chat's yelling at you. I don't even realize it either. 'Cause I don't see that on my main screen.
I just hid freaking Arch's channel, or Arch's stadium. I'm sorry, guys. Mark, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Stevens. We've seen him here. We've seen him in Sewell's channel. One place we haven't seen him is in Stadium Creator mode. Well, guess what? I have his first stadium ever submitted to Studio 44 featured in my next video, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
I wonder if it's the one that I have from him. I have a couple from him that we looked at on stream. So yeah, he'll be have I shown off any of his parks before?
I don't know. I've never seen.
I can't remember. I don't think so though.
Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, Caesar's Box, Texas Ag 75. Again, everything looks like it's placed exactly where it's supposed to be. Meticulous work on just creating the home run fence alone looks amazing. The outside of this structure, fantastic. Everything is perfectly themed with the casino on either side, or the games building, whatever you want to call that. The old ruins, Egyptian look, and then of course the pyramids and the Sphinx, and the ruins and the path that goes all the way around. You guys always talk about how you love the home run shape of the opening of the top of the stadium. It's gorgeous. So no surprise, again, that this is one of your top 4 stadiums of the year 2024. Thank you, Texas Ags, for submitting the stadium. He took down Bo Tiger, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Certainly no easy opponent. He was able to pull it off with a gorgeous, gorgeous build. And we shall see. Archmage once again finds himself going up against a legend. Last year he went up against Murph. So now he's going up against Texas Ags. Who will be the victor? That's going to be up to y'all in just a little bit as soon as I open up the polls. Tell you what, I could do that right now.
See, that might be the new favorite for me. I don't know.
The Caesar's Palace one?
Yeah. Just the exterior of the building just nails it for me with that home plate opening on the roof. I don't know. It's so cool.
Yeah, I try to open myself up, because we all know I have a certain philosophy when it comes to building and, how I use my stadiums. I like to focus when I'm building myself inside the stadium, because that's what you see. I tend, from between the foul poles, basically, because that's what you see the most when you're playing a game.
Yep.
So I like the big league feel. I like, obviously, if you can see outside of the stadiums in the background, the scenery is very important. So I try to be a little bit more, open-minded, to other builds like this, because I can certainly appreciate the gorgeous work that a Texas Ags and, Arch Stadium have when it comes to the villages and the facing off of the outside of the stadium. And even Schmitty does, amazing job with that too, but he still, I think, focuses more on the inside of the stadium. So that's why sometimes, I'll lean like a Bo Tiger stadium over like the Texas Ags or something like that. So I try, to appreciate that. Like with Young Guns North Pole Field, I mean, I would never use that in a Ricky Davis League game, but it's just so creative, so fun, and it was just, gorgeous scenery. How do you not, get floored by a stadium like that? And that's the same thing with Texas Ags. It's absolutely stunning.
Yep, and it's kind of reminds me like the same thing with the Scotty Warrens and the Bless This Mess. It's not something you would see like MLB playing on, but it's like you had a concept and you just nail it,
Yeah. Cyclone Field. We're now a month into 2025. Not Cyclone Field. Bless This Mess. When will we see completed Bless This Mess?
I think he's waiting for the new game to come out.
Okay, understandable.
Just in case he gets some new props that might blend in well. We'll see, man. My hopes are low, or my hopes are high, but my expectations are low. I think my hopes are kind of low now at this point too. Though after seeing the trailer, I'm like, oh, okay, well.
I'm sorry. Pfizer commented 6 away from 700 subscribers. Yeah, I was at 694 or at one point, and I lost one again.
No, for me, it shows you at 695.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I got 2 someplace. Oh, look at that. Woohoo. All right. Thanks, guys. I think maybe the new buzz of the new game coming out, has the stadium creator community back out searching things. All right. Let me pull up this gem, and I'll create a post. It's weird to be saying which stadium belongs in the finals.
Yeah, right. We got this done, or you got this done, I should say, so much quicker than last year. Last year we were going into like April.
Yeah, I started it earlier, and like I said, the live, I think, just really helped. And yeah, like April, I don't think it was May, but just dragging it on. I knew I didn't want to do that because I was still worried about 24 contest when 24 stadiums were being shown, and or 23 contest when 24 stadiums were being shown, and I just felt behind and like I was, behind in the game, and so yeah, I knew I wanted to start it earlier. Although I'm working on this video right now, and I was like, oh man, like the first 6 or 7 videos, I keep doing that. The first 6 or 7 stadiums of that video were all stadiums that you showed or were in one of your contests or were in the Stadium of the Year contest. And I'm like, oh, man, I mean, these stadiums are great, but it's all stadiums we've seen before. But then the final 2/3 of that video, wow, do we have some amazing stadiums to see. So I can't, once again, listen, I'm not lying. When I told you about the wiffle ball field video and when I told you about the 2 Christmas videos, I said we got amazing stadiums in here. Once again, we got great stadiums coming up in this next stadium extravaganza video, so be on the lookout for it. All right, there's Cyclone Field, as you guys can see. I might as well just show these and add the polls later. Short porch and right, tons of targets, tons of different layers. Right field probably been touched up more than just about anything else in this park. Lots of different variations, from anomalies to no arches to the railroad tracks like you see now. Concessions behind, luxury seats above, bleachers separated amazingly by the escalator above that. Looks super cool. And then the Colorado Rocky feel now, where you have the concessions up top and the standing room areas. Fantastic. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous shore, curving around, a little bit of the half moon look or a crescent moon look. And then you got Canoe Company. And of course, on the other side of that, you see that it's Phil's Flashy Canoes. And there's plenty of canoes in the docks. It's just weird. It just feels like I haven't been talking about canoes for the past 2 weeks. Canoes have been such a big part of my life for a while now.
Right.
I almost feel like I have to go buy a canoe and just keep it in the garage.
You canoeless Joe Jackson.
Odds to Stadium Center down there. And then, of course, you got the press box up here, custom built, using concourse props and scoreboards and laser ribbon and all kinds of creative stuff. Kind of a trademark of Fiserv as well, dialing it up back there. Excellent, excellent stadium. So, is this stadium worthy of going on to the finals? Should he defeat his new enemy, Carmen's dad? Okay, we have Texas Ags. What am I doing here? Image poll. Texas Ags and Archmage. Come back over here. And we shall load up common. Wealth. Yeah, some kind of nasty bug has been going around this area. A bunch of kids at school are sick with it. My brother got sick with it. My wife, nasty stomach bug. Throwing up all weekend, and luckily I didn't get it, so. But, yeah. It kept me away from this computer and the PlayStation 5, so.
Yeah, my girlfriend's sick too right now. She, I don't know what she's got, but we pick up all kinds of crap at the casino.
Oh, I can imagine.
Well, the other thing too is like I never really realized it until like COVID because they had the acrylic up around the tables and limited the number of people that could be there. And it's like you kind of look at the world a little bit differently as far as germs go after that. And I was just like, you know what? Every time I'm dealing at a table, a full table is 6 or 7 people, or if it's baccarat, then it's like 10 people. We're all just facing in and towards the middle of this table, breathing the same air. You know, whatever anybody at that table's got, it's like I feel like we all got it now.
Yep.
And we still have some dealers that wear masks, which isn't a bad move, but I don't do it. I do have a fan on my table that I do blow like directly in front of me, just to kind of keep the air and the smoke away from me. But I know I can only do so much.
Yeah. Makes sense. And me working with a school and working with so many kids, you know, I run into the same problem.
Oh yeah.
And we were do you guys have like BOCES programs?
I don't know what that is.
That doesn't sound familiar. It's special education. It's trade schools and you know, kids with learning disabilities and stuff like that. So we're not just one district. We got districts from all over an entire region, with multiple counties involved. So, you know, one kid comes in, you know, 4 or 5 kids from, you know, each, you know, region, bringing them into one school, and then they spread it back around. You know, that becomes a mess. So, but yeah. Okay, Texas Eggs, Caesars Palace Park, Archmage, Harlem Field, right? That's the first matchup.
Texas Eggs and Arch, yeah. Texas Eggs.
Texas Eggs.
I think I called them Texas AIDS. That wasn't right. Gotta stumbled on my words there. Get them Texas AIDS. Diseases.
That vote is now live. You can decide right now at my YouTube channel, Studio 44 with Phil Sherman, which stadium belongs in the finals. Texas Ag, Caesars Palace Park, Archmage, MLB 24, Harlem Field. In the posts or community. But here's Commonwealth. Zoom back again. Very meticulously kind of symmetrical stadium. Again, usually not my type of stadium. I usually like things, you know, mixed up in different layers and different targets, but he kind of, you know, has the different targets in different ways in 3 different layers. And then you got the 4th layer up top, and he placed all these buildings together to give it that racetrack look, and he's got the letters all mixed in for the sluggers. Commonwealth Park, of course, the racetrack is right behind it. That is lit up. I've used this stadium as a thumbnail before. His favorite building outside, which he talked about why he chooses the stadium usually to face off the outside of a stadium. You know, you can line it up pretty well and make it look clean, and then on top, you know, it works as a little bit of a roof, you know, to the top deck. It works as, you know, maybe an entrance or windows to luxury seating or whatever. So entrance to that layer of seating. So he loves using that building, and he always does it very, very well. And, you know, there's the Hall of Fame circle underneath, the fancy lights, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous ballpark from Mr. Carmen's dad. So let's get that final pairing up for the semifinal round. He's going up against Cyclone Field version 2.
All right, I'm going to post a quick link here, just in case you guys need it. I'm sure you don't, but there's a link in the chat now for taking over to the voting.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. Thank you again for everything that you've done for making the new bracket and, you know, posting on Discord and all that. I can't thank you enough, Sewell. It's been a big, big help.
Oh, yeah, not a problem at all, man. It's made a good time doing it.
It's made the stream a lot more fun, I think, too, so... Cyclone Field V2 Fiserv. All right,
we got both links for the bracket and the voting in the chat there.
Fantastic. Which stadium moves on to the finals? You decide. Commonwealth Park from Carmen's dad, or Cyclone Field version 2 from Fiserv. the poll is live. Both polls now live for the final four. 2 showdowns left to find out who goes to the, what did you call it? The Canoe Bowl?
The Canoe Bowl.
The Platinum Canoe.
The Platinum Canoe.
Who's going to win the Platinum Canoe of 2024?
Canoe.
I do have a stadium or a shirt started with a Stadium of the Year kind of gold seal that will go on the back of the shirt. Front will be the Studio 44 logo, and then the back will be the 2024 Stadium of the Year. Of course, one of those 4 stadiums will win that shirt, and they'll also get to pick one item from the Studio 44 shop on me. It's nothing big, but it's a start. Hopefully, down the line I'll be able to give out like free versions of the game or whatever. I don't know, but we'll see. It already more than doubled, the size of this contest from last year. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work. I'm not going to lie, but it's all work that I've been happy to do. And again, having you to help me with it, Sewell, has been, has made it that much more fun. So thank you with that. You said you are hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. I'm the same thing with you for 25.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
I noticed in the community forum on MLB The Show's website that that people are already concerned about the fact that the stadiums are carrying over.
Well, that's what I said right away. I said, you guys, stadiums and logos carrying over, that means all the assets carry over. They're not going to update every individual asset, and you're not going to get a graphical update. Like, it's just business as usual, like I said, at SDS.
So I could do without the graphical update. What I need from them, though, is different templates for the stadium shape. And if they did that, that's how they could pulling in old stadiums into new versions of the game, but still giving us the updates we want.
Well, it's like I said, I don't need I don't need a rebuild, but I do need a refresh. Like, let's take a step back and update some things here. Like that, everybody's saying, like, it's not a secret, but I think they probably spent a majority of this, season updating Diamond Dynasty because there was such backlash with that, and people were leaving and going back to 21. So I think that's where the resources went.
Right. Plus, I mean, is this the 20th anniversary of the game? It's either 20th.
06 was the first version.
It's either 20th or 25th version of the game. It's a big anniversary, so that's another reason they wanted to make it pretty special. And I think they need to give us a little bit more than just rewind the game back to 21, where everybody was pretty happy with it. So, Bo Tiger says the same thing. He thinks Stadium Creator's probably at the bottom of the list, and I agree. But it's like I said, it's a tool where they could. Like the shark cards and stuff like that with GTA, that's something that we could buy, tool sets, tool kits.
Yeah, but the problem is like the way that it's just coming from like a programming perspective, the way that they have the vault run where we share the vault, your props aren't locked behind anything the way they are. So if I pay for a prop and you download my park and that's in there, well, you download my park, you have that prop now. It's not like it's locked behind anything.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they could find a way to figure that out, because I know I'd be forking over money left and right if they gave us, the right updates, for paid updates.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So, I mean, you'd think there's got to be some kind of way where they can pull that off, but who knows? So, yeah, I'm at this point, I'm certainly not expecting any big changes. I still think they could give us meaningful props. And I still think they could give us things as simple as marking the home run distances on the walls, giving us the line on the walls, giving us the option to put scoreboards right on the home run fence.
That's such an easy thing to do.
You would think. And they still have the option of giving us a big, gigantic dome that, that's already created. Maybe it doesn't cover the whole top of the stadium, but maybe, it's like Houston, where you can see that it's clearly folded in and, expect it to come out, even though it won't necessarily come out. But we all do that. We have all created a dome set. Maybe that's a challenge for you, Sewell. I don't think I've seen you do one of those yet.
The domes?
Create some kind of dome.
Well, yeah, now that they kind of made it so that the the anomalies don't work anymore. That's kind of how you had to make a dome. So
Well, right, but I mean, like make a stadium that you can tell is supposed to be indoors, but it has a roof. Like the Moonshot Casino, it has a roof, but it's just not closed. That kind of
yeah,
thing. So that's a challenge for you if it gets you out of your comfort zone a little bit.
yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, so I still think there's ways they can drastically improve some of the props. Give us numbers, give us retired numbers as a prop, give us pillars and beams and smaller concessions.
Like actual stadium props and not
Exactly, not
dinosaurs and aliens
and road signs and barrels and, dare I say, canoes. I'll have to pay attention. I have to find out when the first time canoes became such a big thing. My first mention of canoes, and I know
I think it was last year when this game came out because you said, "Why do we need this fancy canoe?" And no,
yeah,
I think the rant was when we were looking at the new game.
and I know I made the stadium too. I named it San Diego Stadium, and it was just water with canoes around it.
Canoes on it, yeah.
And the only place you can see that is on this channel. I never uploaded it to the vault, and I deleted it from the game. So the only way you can see San Diego Studios Field is by finding the video. And I do want to finish that database I had going, where I labeled every stadium and what video they're from and stuff like that, so you guys can see. If you're searching for something and you need a certain stadium or a video, and I can just boop, there it is. But I downloaded, paid for a version of all the Microsoft Office programs, but I can't get the licensing to stick. I've done it twice, and I've been able to use it for like a couple days, and then I go back to do it again, and it tells me it's not working, and I don't have the license to use it, and everything is just view only. So I got to call someone and figure out why that keeps happening. But I hope to have that database out soon, because I think there's a lot of trivia that could be fun, like whose stadiums have I showed the most? Is it Murph? Is it Sam Dan? Is it Arch? Guys like Scotty Warren and Braves fan and all these guys are catching up really fast, though. So
yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure Texas Eggs has submitted the most to me, but I'm so far behind that I haven't gotten to showing them all. I've probably shown more of Bow Tiger than anybody with that last showcase I did. I'm sure that would put them way ahead.
I had a streak where it was like every day, every video I was showing a Texas Ag Stadium, but he kind of fell off for a while. He said, once the new college football games came out, he was playing those. So
yeah, that's what Jedi Yank did too.
We didn't see as much of him. So, all right, Sewell, you got anything coming up? Anything we should be plugging? Anything we should be looking out for?
I'm just gonna start doing some more editing. I'm gonna probably do a lot more editing than creating. I got the PS5 now, so I'm gonna trying to get all my videos out in 4K here. Same with the streams. Other than that, I'm just plugging away at some editing.
All right, are you going on live when we get back to it when we sign off here?
I got some stuff to take care of. I'm probably done going live. I might go back live way later tonight, but it's doubtful.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm also going to start editing. So, guys, be on the lookout for those new Stadium Extravaganza videos. Tons of awesome stuff coming your way, whether it's the new Extravaganza videos, the winner of this contest, or some of the old school games that I mentioned before. I think that could be a lot of fun. I still have to play the playoffs. Mark lost, so I have to play the ALCS and hopefully make it to the World Series and win the World Series. I'll probably stream most of, if not all of those games. So that could be fun. You guys can come and hang out with those, with me doing that. And, yeah, just whatever fun stuff might happen to come up on the way. All right, so if that's it, Sewell, thank you one more time. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys for popping in. Dan, I'm sorry, it seems like you're just joining. Crook by the Book, good to see you. I just did a recreation of Okoji Park 2 called This Hits Creek. Why do I know that park?
Which one? Okmulgee?
Yeah.
We both showed that one on our channels. I think it was one from 23.
Oh, okay.
It had the waterfalls out in center field. Well, I guess that's
okay.
We've shown a bunch of those, but
whoa, hold on here. Pfizer is congratulating me on 700 subs. Did I just hit a milestone live on stream?
Oh yeah, I'm showing 700 too.
Oh, look at that tier. Thanks, guys. Love it. Thank you. 300 away. 300 away from that big number. That's what I'm really striving for. So, yeah, lots of stuff's coming. So it'll be worth subscribing to the channel and hitting those notifications. And then I'll be begging for new subscribers on a new channel because I definitely, after all the fun that me and my wife have had doing Tears of the Kingdom, I think people would have fun watching us play that and the arguing and fighting and the banter that goes on back and forth while we're playing that. I think that stuff could be fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just thought because I was going back and forth about because I got a lot of friends on Twitch that stream on there that are pretty decently big streamers, and I was like, man, I should really go back to Twitch, but I decided to stay on YouTube for MLB The Show, but all my other games I'm going to be streaming on Twitch.
Awesome.
I think it's a better platform, personally.
What other games do you do?
I mean, I'll put it this way. I have 70 plus games that I have not played yet. So, I mean, there's a lot out there. But now I got a capture card. I could do Switch content if I wanted to. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, like I've said it a million times before. Home run derbies? I could do home run derbies. Wait, you want to do where do you want to do home run derbies?
I think he wanted you to do home run derbies in the finalist parks here.
The finalist parks. Maybe I could do that. We'll see. Maybe I could do it live. I could show the video live and then do home run derbies and we can chat. I don't know. Do you want to come on for the last 2 videos?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay. So, yeah, we can maybe do something like that. Schmitty says he'll try to go live if he can think of a stadium idea right away. Okay, so Schmitty might be going on live if you guys want to hang out and chat and watch him build another one of his amazing stadiums. Did I mention him in those names? Big Impact, Schmitty. Oh, no, he's the 4th. Big Impact, Bow Tiger. Who am I missing?
This is for your next video, you're saying?
No. Earlier, I said 3 creators who I always had in mind whose stadiums are better than the last. Schmitty's definitely in that list. I know that.
I remember you saying that, and I don't remember now.
I can't remember
the names you mentioned.
If Schmitty was the 3rd or the 4th, but definitely Bow Tiger, definitely Big Impact, and I thought there was one more plus Schmitty. Oh my God, I need to just go to bed. That's the other thing is I've been staying up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning playing that damn Zelda.
Oh yeah, those Zelda games. It's one of those games you look up and it's been 4 hours.
Yeah, you blink. My wife did it because she went back to work for the first time today. So last night she's like, "Holy shit, it's midnight! I got to go to bed." She's got to be up at 5:30 in the morning. Did I mention you, Schmitty? Okay, thank you. He was the 3rd. Okay. He definitely belongs in that mid list because every stadium is so much better. I forget some of the gems that he submitted recently, like the Syracuse one, and the other one where he had 2, I think, with basketball courts, and one of them was in Syracuse, and they were both really good. And I keep meaning to get on and watch him stream more, but I can't break away from Zelda, and I got this contest going on, so I'll be in there. And then of course, I say I'll be in there, and then as soon as the contest's over, the new version of the game's going to be out, and blah, 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 but we'll see. Oh, you also might be able to see me escape the winter a little bit. 2 weeks.
Oh, you got the cruise coming up, right?
2 weeks from Saturday, we take off for Fort Lauderdale, and then we hit up Jamaica and Haiti, and I think Coco Cay again. I think those are the only 3 stops. There might be a 4th one in there I don't know about, but it's going to be fun. So I'll show you the suite we have and show you the Fat Philly relaxing in the sun a little bit. And I'll come back. I'll have a little bit more color to me. All right, guys. Well, that's it. Sewell, thanks once again. Keep your eyes and ears open for Schmitty. Sounds like he's going on after this if you guys want to keep hanging out. Schmitty's always fun to hang out with. Sewell, thank you once again. I can't thank you enough. I'll probably keep the voting up till Sunday or Monday next week like I did for this past round. I'll kill the polls, take the shots, and announce the winners either Monday or Tuesday. Work for you, Sewell?
Yeah, works for me.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll say I'll see you at 3 or 4 next week, but it'll probably be 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm off anyway, so I'm open.
Oh boy. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you for 700 subscribers. Very happy it happened while I was streaming. Now get me up to 1,000, please. I'm greedy. What can I say? I'm not happy with 700. I want that 300 more. Then no one else has to subscribe. I'm happy with 1,000. Okay.
That's it, just 1,000.
I have Sandman Dan wants me to get a Studio 44 Speedo.
Oh God.
If I do, no one else wants to see that. Trust me when I say that. All right, well, it sounds like everybody's heading over to Schmitty, so I'll sign off officially. Sewell, thanks again.